Oh boy, howdy. Howdy. We are in crunch time now. We gotta practice. We got today and tomorrow, and then I leave on Saturday. Forever. Going to the store and I'm getting some milk. So yeah. We gotta go big right now. Not the milk. Yep. Need the milk. Check something real quick. Okay. That's fine. Checking a couple things here. Let me check this while I'm at it. Okay, cool. Yeah, just gonna do a bunch of runs tonight. Probably do quite a bit of Doom. Do a little bit of Indiana Jones. Should be a good fun time. Let me check some stuff here real quick though, because I may try something Seeker sent my way. Oh, I use R for shield throw. I do like that. Do I have... Just thinking about keybinds for a second here. Well, I guess I could put it on. It doesn't have to be mouse button for this, right? Let's see. Let me use G for anything, right? Okay. So I need, what was it? Shoot an open dossier. Okay. Okay, it's not a problem. I can have multiple things bound. Hopefully not. Okay. Maybe I'll go look at this real quick to see if that's fine. Seeker says to put it on a mouse button, but I don't think it needs to be on a mouse button. I think it's just what he uses. Oh, does it have... Oh, wait, what? That was weird. Okay. Yeah, when I first loaded in, it actually wasn't letting me open the minimap. With that button. Which does not matter for what I actually need it for, but that was interesting. I guess for like a couple frames you can't open the minimap? Which is why the double bound thing does what it does, okay. Weird. Okay. Let's see, we need to... Whee! So this does look like a pretty swag strat, even if it's not necessarily faster, which it should be faster. Not by much, but a little bit. Be a cool thing to show off if I can. Wowee. Whoa. Okay, so get past this. Whee! Alright, now once I go through the water, what do we do? So we load in, he pops out, we climb this on the left side. Wait for him to jump down, look at the corner. Okay. When does he jump? Pops it. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna just watch this in slow-mo real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Watch this in quarter speed. So when you see the mark, click it. Release. Is there a jump input in there? I feel like there has to be, but I don't see it going through. See, tab. Okay, is there just not a jump input there? Okay. I mean, luckily the checkpoint for this should be like right as we go through, so it's not first try. It should be a pretty quick reload. Just to try again? Okay. So we're gonna go through, get the checkpoint, climb here, look here. So I feel like there needs to be a jump there. So you didn't walk the same way. Maybe I need to wait a second. I don't know how his pathing works. It may be a first try only kind of thing. Yeah, because he's not pathing the same way anymore. Yeah, I don't... do that. So just doing it sooner? I don't know how you get the height without a jump. I'm not really a person experienced in shield boosting. Yeah, okay. I mean, this would be cool to go for. I think it's just too late in my practice to kind of worry about it. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not seeing it. I'm getting thrown down. I'm just gonna, as soon as I hit tab, I'm gonna... Well, no, because I need the extra jump, that's the problem. Yeah, okay, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I don't know. I'd rather just do full game runs right now. No, I don't get it. Let's go to the beginning. So that would be really cool to show off if I can figure it out. And I'll have some time at the event to practice, maybe if I can get more info. But for right now, I ain't gonna worry about it.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated. Push. Titan advancing.
Nice, okay.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
It is kind of crazy how much more health the like boss version of the Pinky has than they're going. Where are the imps? Where are they? Why are you over here? I didn't really realize these were like random spawns. Wow, okay. Gotta really keep an eye on them then. But they were like always in this back corner. Yo, Seeker, what's up, dude? I don't know if you just saw my message in the Doom Discord. I don't understand your temple shield boost. I just don't understand shield boost, honestly. It's a cool strat for sure. I just I'm not sure what part of it's going wrong. Pills away from the rats. Whoa. Well, what if the rats want some Adderall? Some Radderall? Yeah, it's just like I've never really messed with shield boost all that much, so it's maybe a very simple fix. I just don't really know how they work. As cool as shield boosting is, it just like has never really been a thing for any percent. Really? I think I was too far right when I lined up. Okay. I gotta get in speedrun mode. Spent the entire day just like deep cleaning and packing and getting ready. I'm not locked in for gaming. Just not locked in, chat. New keybinds? Yeah, I put shoot and dossier on the same keybind. I didn't think it mattered if it's not on a mouse button. I just put it on G. Because I don't really want to rebind what I have on my mouse. Whee!
No response from the makers. Tracking the player for evac now.
Yeah, use G. I mean, it shouldn't matter what key button's on, right? As long as it's set to the same stuff. See if it works. I mean, I can't imagine it wouldn't. Unless you just have that bind to something more than shoot and dossier. Without realizing it. Okay, I gotta remember not to zoom out there. It worked, but yeah, let's just not zoom out there. may have been a frame late. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm just gonna do it again. Popped a little early.
The bridge to the Dragon's aviary.
I want to do my best not to pop it too early, but as long as I can buffer it correctly, I don't really mind for these. Oh, missed 3 shots. This might be a reload. Oh, what a time to be alive. Yeah, it really sucks to miss more than like 1 shot there. And it also sucks when you stun them to like get knocked away. What up, G? Whoa, my god. Was this 2003? This game, I might just not even do this. It just breaks so quickly. Trying to do that. In like a not a good way. So weird to like that just locks up. Let's go back to tap firing. You go veg or raid fridge? I don't know. How much have you eaten today? Lots? Probably not a fridge angle then. Want to be picky? I mean, you can be whatever you want. I'm not your dad.
Those ships are powering the force field around the main cathedral. The demons conjured a barrier when we arrived. The coordinates to the artifact are inside the city.
Sometimes they're like in a stun state and I go to do a kill and it, like they reset for a second. It's really weird. This game is... this game's kind of weird. Kind of weird game. Oh, he's actually not chilling today. Wow, he actually came for the fight? Nice. What a guy. A banana. Ooh. Some potassium. Okay, that was weird. This game's kind of weird.
Weaponry deployed.
Weaponry. Nice. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this run.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage.
I probably need to throw a couple frames away here. Forge still, or Forest and Forge is still the scariest part, for sure.
Commander,
So I feel a lot better about it, but still scary.
get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done.
Okay, is this zoom out glitch? Seems like it. Should be regular.
I'm meeting him at the forge.
Cool. Yep. Looking kind of nice. Hell. Whoa.
We've tried to attack here before, but we couldn't break through to Azric's fortress. Look out for damaged saplings. You may have to repair one to reach the target.
Okay, probably no reason to jump there, just walk over, smack it. Cool.
At online. Manual controls are now active.
Azric's fortress is ahead.
Wee. Wee. Yeah, no, I have a handle on short mantles. I can use that spot again. Fuck yeah, bud.
On time.
Fuck yeah. Pop the bubble, thank you.
Bishop Creed has called a meeting with me. We need you at the command.
Bing, bang, bong, boom, bing.
His Eminence, the Bishop Creed, has arrived.
Yeah, I always pop mantle orbs, like short mantle orbs, 2 or 3 frames early. So that could have actually been first try. Second, yep. It's the wagon.
We have to drive it back into that rift.
It isn't a demon. Energy readings are all wrong.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out.
No, not the tentacles, no. It is kind of funny that there's not even like a trace of ever fighting the old one or Cthulhu in any percent. Like, you have the tentacles here, but we completely skip unleashing him in Spire. We completely skip getting eaten by him. Completely skip Belly of the Beast being inside of him. And then we skip the fight with him in the mech at the end, like... We've completely erased Cthulhu from the run.
First tentacle destroyed.
Little spoiler-free run. I don't know if that'll be part of the boss rush showcase or not. The like mech fight for the old one.
Subsection barrier is down. Lower levels accessible.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, we can make it more ridiculous, but using scroll wheel just like kind of breaks stuff in a terrible way. So I don't think I'm gonna use it for the showcase because I just don't want that to backfire. All right, we're not on the whiplashes yet. gold split. Nice. The Spire of Nearathal.
Why would they hide this from us? The Makers didn't. No. It was here. Hold your position.
Oop, oop. Don't jump.
Oxygen levels depleting. Creed Maker, signal lost. Commander Theory, signal detected.
What? No way. Norway. First try. It's FPS dependent? Oh, awesome. Okay. Love to see that. What's what kind of frame rate do you need for it though? There's a chance 160 plus works. Okay. There's a chance I can just use their PCs, which should be a little better than mine to learn it. And just practice it while I'm at the event, potentially. Oop, jumped a little sooner. Well, I know their practice PCs aren't that great. I need one of their stage PCs. Are usually, you know, being used for stage stuff. But there might be some time I can sneak in a practice session on those. But even then, I don't know if they could hit 160 consistent. They should be able to. Slightly better graphics card than I have, and I don't have to worry about streaming off the PC, so it would probably hit 160. Super low settings. Yeah, it'd be unfortunate if I couldn't show that off, though. It is a really cool trick. You have a 3070? Ooh, okay. Yeah, they should have 3080s in their machines. Not the practice ones, but the stage ones. Start going black during transitions. What do you mean? So I think that needs to be done. Well, they just actually, well, I don't know if they just got it today, but they just announced it today. They are doing some sort of team up with AMD. So maybe not for this event, maybe for the next event they'll have it. It's supposed to show a black screen. And it sounds like it's slower. That's supposed to happen. But I mean, they did have an Alienware sponsor. I mean, it was a long time ago at this point. Maybe like 2018 or so, which is kind of how they got their first round of okay-ish PCs. But yeah, I was mentioning that with a group of other runners a couple weeks back. Like, you would think it'd be one that hardware companies would want to sponsor, you know? Yeah, I also know they asked, I don't know how many, but I know they asked some runners to potentially make some content for AMD at the event. So I'm hoping I can maybe sweet talk my way into a new AMD GPU. It'd be pretty cool. So while it's like, maybe it wouldn't be as beefy as like a 5080 or a 5090 as far as an upgrade goes, AMD doesn't have to worry about any issues for Doom Eternal down patching, which would be really nice. Because that was kind of the issue even if I went with like a 5080 for a new GPU, like down patching Eternal's still a very big problem without like a second PC. So an AMD would solve that. Kind of cool. I beat my PB by 1 minute. Shoosh. I mean, 1 minute. I mean, that's quite a bit. Unless we're talking about like an RPG run that's like 6 hours. For RPGs. I mean, depending on the RPG, it might. Makes those turns quicker, you know? Firsty. Out here just popping firsties. It's actually gonna be like the most I've ever like been busy at a GDQ. There's always like stuff to do, right? But this is like the first time I've really had a lot of random shit scheduled out for different things. And I got my 2.5 runs to practice for as well. I mean, Indy's over with the first day, so that's kind of a done dealio. It's kind of nice. That might be a firstie. Secondie. 30. Alright, a little 30. Got it. Little dirty 30.
Second tower is down.
Why is that an emote? Why am I seeing... Why am I seeing that as an emote? So weird, you don't actually have to kill the Cosmic Baron, you just have to like get him to a stun state. Or a glory kill state. And then the big boy shows up. Wee.
All targets destroyed.
There's one left.
Yeah, I just don't know why we have that one added.
Fleet ship is powering up.
Literally never seen that before.
Makers won't allow this.
Unless it's like a global one. Which I wouldn't think that was. But yeah, we are really close to unlocking monetization on the playthrough channel if you want to help me out. You know, so I can actually make money off of that channel. On the several hundred playthroughs we've done. Bubble boy. It's a real shame we don't get to keep Berserk in the phase 2. Combat mode engaged. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know. I try to dash, it just I'm more focused on like getting the cutscene skip and just having the trick work at all to also focus on the dash. Only 12 more subs? Whoa. Look, you can't count, alright? Don't bully the bot. Well, usually, like, as soon as the cutscene skip ends, I'm just, like, loaded in, but, yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying. That might be a first try. It's definitely space to dash. Not first try. What? Not a first framer? Oh my god. Wow, what a fight. Wow. No, my shield's gone. Kind of forgot that I was even a mechanic, to be honest. Golge. Whoa, okay. It's on pace for a high 51, low 52. Okay. Ain't horrible. I always forget the audio from like the last area carries over half the time. It's really weird.
Locking on Azric's signal now.
He's on board. We hold our ground until he finishes it.
Nope. Would have been a frame late. See what you did, Mana. You bullied him into leaving. Hope you're happy with yourself. Bullying poor BloodThunder. You're gonna be first on his list.
I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war never end.
Alright, 52 flat. Nice. Yeah. What was the bulk of my time loss on that one, too? It was something early, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, Barrier Core was most of it, and then Sentinel Barracks. Oh, yeah, the Vagary fight. Okay. Yeah. Got it. That's fine. Whoa. What's my difference in times of in-game time versus real time? Okay. About 2 minutes. Got it. Give or take. One second. I need to check a couple things. Got a lot of moving parts getting ready for GDQ. Gotta keep an eye on certain things. Some best came down 10 seconds across those golds. Nice. Very Kerr. I wish I could make a custom skin. Cool. Wish we could really mod this. Really, I want to mod the dragon skin more than anything. Whoa, look at that lore.
Confirmed. The Slayer has been activated. We're making a final push.
First try, first frame, let's go.
Titan advancing. Titan down. All remaining enemies.
Ooh, nice little gold. Nice gold to start off the run.
Deploying weapon pod now.
Oh my god. Please. Because I play in windowed mode, sometimes like when I go to do the map stuff, my mouse will leave the window and it like really fucks up trying to navigate that. Dude, these amps are so annoying to find. I didn't know they could spawn over on the side. Most stuff is pretty consistent in terms of their spawns, but I guess those amps are just random. To a certain degree. Like a certain number of spawns.
Identified.
So if that shield bash doesn't get it, then I have to we'll get more ammo. We're good. Cool, 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 cool. So all the combat's a little rough just because we're skipping so much. Especially early on, like you just don't have nearly any of the stuff the game actually wants you to have. Like, by this point, we're supposed to have, like, the gloves for a melee weapon. Supposed to have, what, like 3 weapons, I think? And upgrades, potentially, because there's shrines in that last level. So you at least get, like, the plasma, right? I think. You don't get the skull weapon until the next map. I think you also... Oh, is it the first assault rifle?
No response from the makers.
I think.
Tracking the Slayer for evac now.
But you get the first assault rifle in the first map. Yeah. In classic speedrunner fashion, I don't even remember how to play the game. Dude, I was charging my attack first. How does he win that trade? Oh, I need to get rid of that. Get rid of that BloodThunder command. So that was last night. Terrible barrier core fighting. Just horrible. Shoosh, another anthology run. Yep. It was a fun time last night. Nothing crazy, just a little anthology. A little amnesia. Yo, Gulch, what's up? You ready for your Bioshock run? Feeling good about it? Whee! Dude, I'm fucking getting saucy with these. These Mantorbs are getting a little saucy. I don't think I missed, I don't think I missed an impaler shot either. Oh, this should be like a fat gold, right? Holy. Holy, Sentinel Barracks. Sentinel Barracks folded. Sheesh. Oh, I love getting kicked to the main menu. You're gonna do bot clip? Oh boy. Would be something to behold for sure. I mean, the one like really nice thing about running Bioshock is you just have the ability to make saves, right? You can make hard saves, quick saves. So even if it takes a little bit of time, like you're not completely fucked. Unless you make a save in a horrible position and then like you just lose all collision and then you're kind of fucked, but as long as you don't do that, you're good. But I'm feeling good about my runs. Indy's relatively easy. There's only like 2 tricks that even potentially be scared of going horribly wrong. But like 95% of Indy's just like not even something to ever worry about. This was the run I was stressing over, but it's feeling real nice. So I'm hoping when I get to GDQ, it's just gonna feel like training weights coming off, because their PCs will be, at least the ones on stage, will be better than the one I have. So both ND and this game should just run smoother. Which should hopefully help everything. I'm just hoping it doesn't like throw me off too much. Like, oh god, it's too smooth.
The force field around the main cathedral. The demons conjured a barrier when we arrived. The coordinates to the artifact are inside the city.
It's too smooth. I need a worse PC. Get this man a potato rig. Yeah, I need a potato. I do eat one of those potatoes. Too many frames. Just too many frames. Like Indy, it's like I don't even want to use the frames just to make the game smoother. I kind of want to make it just look better. Like even the same frame rate, just like have the game not look like absolute shit would be nice. This game, there's so much going on, like you don't even notice. It's really like low graphics settings. But Andy, you definitely notice. Where is the Spankybus? Oh, he's just chilling. Buddy. Buddy. Really? I got a gold on that stage? Okay, interesting. Just not expecting to save that much time there. Sure.
Weaponry deployed.
Weaponry. Sheesh.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage. Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're done. I'm meeting him at the forge.
Was just pressing way too many buttons there. Should be good. Yeah, let's go. It's kind of annoying having to know 2 setups for that, depending on if you get the zoom out glitch or not, but as long as I'm aware that I need to know the 2 setups, I'm good. What? Where's anything for me to kill? Didn't kill enough. Oh, there's nothing attacking me. Oh, that's where all the imps come from. They spawn in for this. Got it. It's like I usually see a ton of imps in this area. I see now. Where did my run lose like a minute? Not really sure my best possible time
We've tried to attack here before, but we couldn't break through.
in the save like comes from.
Look out for damaged saplings. You may have to repair one to reach the target.
Oh, there's a gold.
App online. Manual controls are now active.
Fortress is ahead.
Whoa, a gun. A gun in my Doom game? Whoa. Crazy. I can see this guy got hit. He's missing part of his arm. How is he not dead? Also, can either one attack? Okay, fuck off. Attack? Okay. This game cheats. Are you not spam left click the entire fight? So I want to save my charge shots when I see them.
Our time will come.
Don't want to just lose my charge shots. No, I don't really think it's worth shooting enemies if you just don't have a charge to it at all. So overall, I just don't think it ever speeds it up really. Normal shotgun shots are like no damage at all. Maybe for like the super basic guys, it's fine, but anything that has armor just feels like a waste. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've done mech testing.
Bishop Creed has called a meeting with me. We need you at the command station.
Science.
His Eminence, the Bishop Creed, has arrived.
That could be a firstie. It was a firstie. Whoa. Nice. Yeah, I'll try it on the next run. Try just shooting. See how I feel about it. There's no like reload animation, so I just like free to just keep shooting, I guess. There's not really a downside to it.
We have to drive it back into that rift.
It isn't a demon. Energy readings are all wrong.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out.
Animation cancel charge shots. Interesting. Isn't that also like somewhat tied to FPS though? The whole animation cancel thing? So I know with like the melee it is. That's why I never really tried doing it on the first mech level.
First tentacle destroyed. possible.
Wee. Whoa, free money. That tank is just so awkwardly placed in this fight. Like, was it even here? Having tanks into me? Yeah, that's a good question.
Gates closed.
It was a little strange. Also, like, just never really a threat, casually. They're just kind of there.
Why would they hide this from us? The makers didn't know it was here. Hold your position.
First try. Gold split. Whoa. Whoa. Nah, that's crazy.
Oxygen levels depleting. Creed Maker, signal lost. Commander Thera, signal detected.
Yeah, but we also have a giant mech, so, you know, kind of evens out tech-wise. And a dragon with, like, plasma wings. First one was a frame late. Such a just subtle little thing to notice, but when you're actually paying attention, it's really noticeable. Oh boy, temple time. What time is it? Temple time. Yeah, that's one that I'll always just hit early. I'm not going to try to time it. It's really hard to notice the... animation going through. And I really don't want to have to do a regrab. No, jump too far. Okay. Bring it back. Like, I was running up there so I could get the checkpoint. And because I really didn't like my mantle warp, so doing an additional one didn't feel great, but like, it's kind of tempting to go back to using the shrine. The mantle warp to the ship. The more I think about it. The beasts. Oh, okay. Take the time, readjust. Do not want to fail here. Harbor of Souls. Nice, another gold.
The outer defenses were slaughtered. Novic's forces are surrounded.
Honestly, clicking on that shrine is so difficult. Hardest thing to do in the entire game.
The Creed just surrendered.
Yo, Jinjin, the Prime Gaming, thank you so much. Welcome to the Bloodline. Where's Mr. Komodo? Get over here. And squish. That was kind of hard to tell because the boulder was shaking. Hey, first frame, first try. Let's go. Should probably just turn off environmental screen shake. There's not really a reason to have it on. No, okay. They didn't actually split in time. That's fine. Squish. Bum, 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 bum.
All targets destroyed.
There's one left.
Ship is powering up.
I did come back and look at this area offline to try to find something to skip this cave. I just
The Slayer will decide his fate.
couldn't do it. I did find a way to get soft lock though. Like you just get stuck in this perpetual spot of the game trying to push you down, but the collision pushes you up, so you're just like stuck forever. Not very useful for a run. Bubble boy. Wait, am I not saving a fuckload timer? Holy.
Combat mode engaged.
Yeah, I'd try to spam
And online.
dash there. I just... Oh. Doesn't want to seem to come out to play. Sum of best is a sub 47. Nice. It's coming down. Yeah, I'm feeling way more confident about these mantle warps. Oh my god, he actually slid in the way. Yeah, I do. Holding forward after I skipped the cutscene and then spam space. It just didn't seem to go through. That might be actually a first frame. Little first framer. Oh my god, it was. Holy. That's big. That's a long setup. Unless something like disastrous happens, it should be a PB. Oh, that's kind of disastrous. Try to jump early. Yeah, man, crash here would be just the worst case scenario, so you just don't get the checkpoint. Anytime after this, you really want to lose like that much time. The time I saved from getting it like first frame probably canceled out not jumping into the arena first try. Got 2.5 minutes to get through the third phase here. Should be good. Shield broke. Shield's back. It feels like there's a little bit of slow-mo when you do that. I don't think it's worth rebounding those. I mean, just like do anything to them. That slow-mo feels like it takes forever. Still got a golden, even with not getting in the arena first try. Alright. Yeah, I thought that was maybe a frame early. It was.
Locking on Azric's signal now.
He's on board. We hold our ground until he finishes this.
Cool. Now I just need the witch to die quickly. We're set for another cool PB. Nice. Alright. See what our fall time's gonna be. 48. $48.16. Let's go. Nice. Another gold to end it off. Look at all those golds. Shoosh. Golds on golds on golds. Golds on golds on golds. Yeah, we're cleaning this up for sure. Wow, look at all these characters we've never seen on the run. I just like watching this guy die. He's just standing there, menacingly. Guy, so cool. It's kind of funny he uses the mace for that cutscene when you get like the big ultimate melee weapon. It's supposed to be like the big bad. And you just use the chain for it. Whoa. If you didn't get the mace, it still plays out the same. There's plenty of times where it shows us having like the other weapon, even though we don't pick it up. Yeah. So when we kill the con bishop, you use the big axe. Wow, look at all them golds. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the, well, it's less than 22 splits because some of them are combined. Nine of the 19 maps are golds. Nice. I think I counted that right. Maybe it's 20. No, it's 19. Sheesh. Does that put me in third? I thought third was like a 48-30. Let's see. It does. Yeah, third place. Let's go. Woo! Top 3. Top 3. But I am far behind top 2. Shining and Seeker have crazy times. Jesus, I don't even know where the time save comes from. That's wild. From Sir Andy. No, we gotta do a little bit more Doom. We gotta test the shotgun stuff. Maybe that's where I can save multiple minutes. This is gaming. Yo, Breezeby, long time no talk. Can you bench press me yet? Some best 46. Holy, how do you save 4 more minutes? That's crazy. Yeah, of course. Oh, nice. That's what we like to hear. Awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Getting them gains. Sheesh. Getting buff, getting ripped, better fights overall. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Probably try to watch through your how you and Shining both do fights. Not tonight, but I guess that's the next thing I need to do. 4 minutes of fighting though? Nearly 5 minutes of fighting? That's wild. That's crazy. Oh, let me mark down my time. 48:16. Whoop. Every GDQ comes around, and so many people say, "Yeah, I see you in the gym. Maybe I'll join you this time around." Right? Happens every event, or like at an event, they'll be like, "Yeah, next time I'll see you in the gym." Only one person so far has actually held on to that, being Cosmic. He's the only one to show up. After having said that, so we'll see this time around how many people actually show up in the gym. Let's go into the Mewwood now. Wow. Imagine not going to a GDQ and working out. For shame, for shame. Gulch is a gym goer, but Gulch also never like told me he was gonna go to the gym. He just showed up. So, only reason to go, I mean, it's really the only reason to go. Actually, the hotel gym kind of sucks. Unfortunately, the hotel gyms for GDQs are never good.
confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Not staying at the hotel? No. I mean, maybe your hotel's gonna have a better gym. Yo, first try, first frame? Holy, it's like Neo. What's your run? Indiana Jones is day 1. It's like the 4th run on the schedule. Doom's on Thursday at like 10 p.m. Oh, the speedrun loop these days? Whoa. Deep into a wrestling world now. You could speedrun a wrestling game. There's one of those at the event. An Airbnb, okay. I mean, maybe they'll have a gym. It'd be pretty sick if they did. Will it be sneaked in? Yeah, I can do that.
He's at the drop zone.
Depending on the time.
Weapon board now.
Getting an Airbnb always seemed kind of nice, but then I heard like so many horror stories through Covert Muffin, who always did it. Like every event he'd have some story. Either about the Airbnb itself or like the Ubers back and forth, and it's just like, oh, maybe I don't want to deal with that. Oh, and I also didn't get that. What? Just didn't exist, yeah. There's just no Airbnb. It's just not a real place. Isn't that lovely? That's like nightmare scenario. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's fine. Hopefully you didn't book the same one. Oh, little mantle animation cancel? Oh my god. Get out of here. And then Raw Dogged happened? Yeah, true. Isn't that crazy? That was like, what, at least 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Oh, this is a horrible fight, jeez. There's no way I got this. Mr. Mac, I'm gonna need you to not be awful this time around. Okay, it's awful this time around. Great. Whee! What is time? That's a great question. Last month has flown by. Like at the end of May, thinking ahead, I was like, you know what? I got plenty of time to practice. Like, it won't be a problem if I do all of this other stuff. I can make it all work. And then, like, we're coming down to just having a week to practice. And luckily it's worked out, but holy. I was very scared for this Doom run over the last weekend. He canceled that because I was too close. Oh my god, he cheats. This guy cheats so hard. He cheats. I love getting kicked to the menu. Fun, fun, fun. Kills always, thank you. I'm feeling confident about it now. I was just stressing a bit over the weekend. As one does. Is it really a weekend if you don't stress about something?
Demons in the north wing.
Diamonds. Oh, can you not climb over any of that? Interesting. Good to know. Whee! Any terrible horror games lately? Yes. I don't remember what it's called though. Something with a trauma in the word of the name. Trauma center, trauma something. Yeah, really narrows it down. How many horror games have trauma in the title?
Player is approaching the bridge to the Dragon's aviary.
Oh, did I fuck this up? Okay. What? This dude's readjusting. You can't just readjust like that. I'm restarting this checkpoint. So where's my list of games? Post-trauma. Yeah, post-trauma was pretty not great. We really haven't played too many horror games this year. Hopefully there's a lot of horror games come October. Oh my god, I can't hit this guy. Yeah, I feel like even any good review for that game is just like, because it's an old school inspired survival horror game that people just kind of give a pass to. This is the smallest hitbox in the world, I swear. There we go. You know, maybe Seeker's on to something. Maybe my fights do suck. I hate this guy. Least favorite enemy in the game. I feel like horror in general, just like people are so used to it being bad or mid that it just like kind of gets a pass compared to other genres. There's also a lot of like indie stuff too, so people don't want to be mean. And jump scare. Holy. About ill? Yeah. That one looks interesting. Wait, how did that guy... What? Okay. That turret just exploded on its own? Or a straight bullet hit? What? Huh. That was strange. Is ill the one that's being published by the Atomic Heart devs? Or is that a different one? Yes, yeah. That one looks interesting for sure.
Those ships are powering the force field around the main cathedral. The demons conjured a barrier when we arrived. The coordinates to the artifact are inside the city.
I liked Atomic Heart more than I feel like most people did. I kind of gave it a little bit of a pass for what it was. But the fact they've been so successful is wild. So they have 10 million players. They have 2 games in active development. They opened up a publishing firm. Like... That's crazy. Swap weapons? Ollie. Why do they make weapon swapping so slow in this game? Okay, all of the knockback. Oh my goodness. Atomic Heart's fine for what it is, but they just had little too much bloat to it. The saddest part is just the world we live in, but I feel like a lot of its success is just due to fan service, unfortunately. People like some sexy robots. Ooh, little goals, nice.
Shield is down, and the gate is taking heavy damage.
First try? Game's about? No, like not at all. It's kind of like the newer Wolfensteins, where it's like, you know, if Germany won the war, but it's like if Russia was the leader of everything.
He's on site.
In a very Bioshock kind of manner, but not ever quite to that level. And there just happens to be sexy robots. And a really sussy fridge. Zoomed out again, okay. That was off. Ooh.
Commander, he's on site. Good. Get a team ready to sweep the forest when we're...
Maybe I wasn't zoomed on that second one.
done. I'm meeting him at the forge.
Whee! Then now every one of us combined, yeah. Nora is part of the game. It was actually kind of a cool speedrun for a while until it just broke too much. When that run was like a nice little 15-minute adventure, it wasn't bad. And then it became a 6-minute adventure. And it got real depressing real fast. The Metal Lego slabs, yeah. Killed it. I actually want to have her do some more work, but just money. I got some more designs I'd like her to do at some point. Original run? Yeah. I mean, the DLC was okay, but... it's a bunch of gimmicky levels. unfortunately. Oh, yeah, that doesn't split.
We've tried to attack here before, but we couldn't break through to Azric's fortress. Look out for damaged Zatlins. You may have to repair one to reach the target.
Big fan, yeah. It's got some comfy streams.
Online. Manual controls are now active.
Whee! Alright, we're gonna do a little testing. We'll see what's up here. How goes the practice? Well, we just PB'd by like a minute and a half, so feeling pretty good.
Azric's fortress is ahead.
Gotta hit the hay. Yo. Enjoy it. We'll miss you at GDQ. That's amazing. Yeah. We're getting there. Alright, let's see. Where's Buddy? Where's Buddy? I kind of hate this. Even if this is like, maybe this is a little faster, I still kind of hate doing it this way. Oh, you're still off? Oh. Okay. I didn't get on the first try and then buffered it weirdly. Got it. Nope. This way. Nice. Whee!
Our time will come.
Oh my god, my time's coming. Oh my god.
Bishop Creed has called a meeting with me. I need you at the command station.
Bam, ba, bam, 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 ba, bam, bam. Woo, gold. Alright. Big golds coming through.
You have to drive it back into that rift.
It isn't a demon. Energy readings are all wrong.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out.
Not the tentacles.
First tentacle destroyed. Worry about that style? Yeah. So one of a kind. Subsection barrier is down. Lower levels accessible.
Whoa, I'm a dragon. where is this guy? Oh, there it is.
All hell gates closed.
All tentacles have been...
Ooh, another gold. Oh my god.
Why would they hide this from us?
What?
Make us didn't know it was here.
I thought I was like on the right frame. I didn't realize I was that early.
Oxygen levels depleting. Creed Maker, signal lost. Commander Thera, signal detected.
Nope, frame late. Yeah, okay. I actually was late. Oh no. Arr, nar. Ooh. Maybe I should have stopped when I got a PB. That's good practice though. This is honestly the time where you want as much stuff to go as wrong as possible. Would rather it go wrong now than on stage. Luckily there's not too many spots in the run where like if something does go horribly wrong that we can't just like reload checkpoint and not lose a ton of time. Like final battle, if I die to Azrak or the game crashes or something, like yeah, that's a lot of time gone, but if the game crashes there, I think people would understand, like if we lost time. It's like, okay, yeah, it's not my fault. I'd say like 90 seconds or so. I mean, there's not many things that are going to cost that, as long as I am somewhat playing okay. Like, if I just really drop the ball in the mantle warps, like, that could be devastating, but at this point, I don't think it's gonna happen. No, where's my jump at? Hello? Like, even this, if it goes wrong a couple times, we can just do the old backup. Or the old Stratus backup. Can you move? Thank you. Lovely. I mean, if there's any level I'm just gonna practice like by itself, it's gonna be this level. Temple is just the hardest stage. Okay, cool. Why am I just not getting a jump here? Don't know. Might just be jumping too late. Mantle orbs, yep. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll have my river tuner and everything set up. It's not something to ever worry about. I'll have all the appropriate software, and I bring my own mouse and keyboard, so. That is not an issue of concern. Yeah, we'll do Indiana later, but it's just... This run is way more of a concern than Indiana is. Just want to put the bulk of my time practicing into this. There's really not much that can go wrong in Indiana. And a few things that can, I feel confident about, so. Also, truth be told, after like 2 Indiana Jones runs, I'm like tapped out for the day. I really don't want to switch from this to Indiana Jones and then switch back to this later.
The outer defenses were slaughtered. Nobig's forces are surrounded.
The Creed just surrendered. He's not responding.
Does that one Revenant ever die? Yeah, okay, it's like right before there. Got it.
He just took out a siege tower.
Get word to Novik.
That. Swear the tracking in this game is just so weird. Try to shield bash off something, it just redirects last second. Try to melee something, it also just redirects last second for no reason.
Second tower is down.
Hello? Why can't I do damage this thing? Okay, that's awesome.
right?
There's one left.
Or we could skip Indiana Jones and we practice Tekken 8 instead.
The Slayer will decide his fate.
A little Raven practicing. Wham, bam, 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 bam. Oh, I destroyed them too fast. What? I doubt this works.
Combat mode engaged.
Okay, I held forward and hit
And on.
dash and it sent me backwards. I don't understand. I don't understand how it's supposed to work. I got a dash, but it went backwards, despite holding forward. Awesome. Maybe because I'm holding forward too soon, it's not registering as an actual input. Whoa. I'm actually getting a little sleepy. Whoa. Keep forgetting in phase 2 to hit him with melee once. Just reset the ammo count. I'm just not going to deflect these. Something the slow-mo's worth it. Wow, he's dead. Yippee. Yippee. My yip has been peed. Grab. Should be first frame, maybe a frame early. Nope, first frame. Death. Destruction.
Locking on Azric's signal now.
He's on board. We hold our ground until he finishes this.
Frame late. Kill him.
As long as I live, I command the Horde. Kill me, and this war never end.
Got him. Ah. Most of the time loss was from some shenanigans. Not too worried about that one. 5410. Whoa. Is that one of my old Bioshock records? 5410? Sounds like it was. Whoa. She did. Didn't mean the question mark. It was not a good game. It was not a good game. It'll never be a good game. I straight up lied to you guys. There's not gonna be any Indiana Jones tonight because I've just gotten super sleepy and thinking about it. Going to sleep now would put my schedule in a really nice place for Saturday and the traveling I have to do. So I think we will just save the gaming for tomorrow. We'll start off tomorrow's stream with Indiana Jones. We'll do like 2 runs and then do some Doom. Honestly, maybe I was gonna maybe do some Amnesia the Bunker, but I don't know. See how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good about Doom, we might do some bunker stuff. But honestly, I would want to like research Cell Shock difficulty stuff again, which is just going into the map editor. All right, we're gonna go say what's up to somebody. Yeah, I'll stream again tomorrow. Probably earlier in the day. Got to finish a couple things of packing, and then I got nothing else to do. So hopefully a good practice sesh. Yeah, if you want to keep up with the stream while I'm gone over the next week, looking for a place to chat about GDQ. I did open up the GDQ channel in the Discord. Brought that back, so you can talk about runs, the schedule's penned in there, all of the stuff happening. All that good stuff, you know. But hey, we got a 1.5 PB, got 3rd place. It's pretty sick. Happy about that. Yeah, oh, we can say what's up to Bobby Byrne, who's going to be running a Blueprints. A little Blueprints bingo. Cool guy. Cool streamer. Can head over there. And I'll see you tomorrow. So we'll start off with Indy. Just make sure it's in a good shape and then go from there. But thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being cool. Sorry I lied to you. Sorry I done did the lying. My bad. My bad. I'm caught.